This is the Bragg Scholarship. And so my buddy Ryan and I used to do some work together.
Okay.
Ryan is an attorney at Fletcher, Roy, and Chenevert. And so he presented this idea of, hey, let's highlight some amazing people in the community and talk to them about what they do and why they're doing it. And both of us went to Baton Rouge schools, different schools, and most of the scholarships were rooted in academics or athletics. And
Yeah.
some people have both, some have one, some don't have either. And so this idea was, hey, let's just show people, let them show themselves out and get them a scholarship. So how it works is that once we're done, we're going to package it all up, make it look as pretty as possible, and then we're going to share it. And then it's up to you to share this with every single person on social media, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Snap is the only one I don't do because it's of the devil. But besides that, the idea is to get as much engagement. So the likes, the comments, the shares. And whoever wins gets $500 in this inaugural scholarship.
All right. I got it.
So I want you to be your full self. This is Bragg, right? So therefore, that means if you've done something that you've been shy about, this is not the time. Right. So there's a new white guy here. It's not Ryan. This is Mr. Connor, or Connor Gonzalez. He doesn't have to be Mr. on this show. He gets to be Connor. Connor Gonzalez. Connor and I work together at the Baton Rouge Youth Coalition, where we know Rod. And so, Connor, tell everybody a little bit about yourself. So what school you went to, where you're from, boom.
Ooh, wow. Couple things about me. All right, I'll make it quick. I am not from Baton Rouge. I'm from down the bayou, Assumption Parish. I went to good old Assumption High, go Mustangs. And then I went to Thibodaux, not too far away, for undergrad. I got my bachelor's in history and government, which forgotten all of that, from Nichols State University. And then I went to LSU for grad school and then worked at LSU after. And then after LSU, I've been here at Brick since July of 2019. So I've been in Baton Rouge since the fall of 15. So I've been here the longest, lived here the longest since moving away from my hometown. So, and I'm also a fan of fans. I love fans.
Mr. Connor, I think you need to lose that background so we can all see the full action of.
Oh yes, hold on.
What's going on?
Choose virtual background, none.
There we go. Now,
I guess.
Yes.
Oh.
There we go.
There's a common misconception about fans. You think they need to be fancy. No, this one's from the Dollar General, and it works fine. It's reliable. The dollar. You don't need anything fancier.
And not even so, Connor, there's one thing about your story, and then we're gonna shift to Roderick here. You didn't, why are you not telling people where you're from? Don't do a song. Tell them where you're from. Bragg.
I said Plottonville, Louisiana. It is a village. If you look on Wikipedia, it's a village. Yeah, Assumption Parish is easier to say because people recognize that from maybe swamp people or other things. But I am a proud villager of Plottonville, Louisiana.
Thank you. I want you. You need to brag about where you're from the parish. All right. So, Roderick, it is now your turn. All right. So, tell us about yourself, Roderick. Just tell us about yourself. I'm going to be very, very vague with that.
Okay. I'm from Baton Rouge. I've lived here all my life, and my dad lives in Port Allen, so I'm always in between Baton Rouge and Port Allen, and my mom also has family in Port Allen, so I'll kind of say both of them are my two hometowns. Let's see. I've went to 5 different elementary schools. Went to McKinley Middle, Magna for middle school. Then I did all my 4 years of high school at Schuylerville Magna High. I played football for a little bit, but I really found my love and interest in law. I love video games. I love cartoons. I like watching anime. My favorite football team is the Green Bay Packers.
All right.
That sucks. Yeah, living in New Orleans, living in
I'm
Louisiana,
about to
you got
say,
New
you
Orleans.
went from Baton Rouge to West Baton Rouge. Now you live in New Orleans.
Yeah. Living in Louisiana, it kind of sucks. I always wear green and yellow, and family. Oh my God, my family messes with me so much about that. Especially like whenever in the rare chance Green Bay plays the Saints, I wear everything I have: shoes, jacket, Green Bay. I'll be Green Bayed out, making my family mad.
Why Green Bay?
I don't know. So recently I had to make a Facebook, right? And I had found my old Facebook page. I've been a Green Bay fan since I was a little kid. I don't know why, but it is the way it is. I love that team.
So is it like Aaron Rodgers who's doing it for you? Was it Brett Favre? Was it the cheese? Like, why?
Yeah, I am a cheese head. I want to get one day, but yeah, I'm a cheese head. But yeah, growing up, I was watching Brett Favre, and then Aaron Rodgers took over, 2-time MVP and a Super Bowl champ. I'm a Green Bay fan.
Okay, I get it. All right, so Green Bay fan, you Baton Rouge, West Baton Rouge. All right, so your family dynamic, right? Let's kind of go there with your family. So you have a mom, you have a dad, but obviously live two different parishes, right? So explain your dynamic with your family.
So I live with my mom, my little brother, and my grandparents. And, just 5. I share a room with my little brother. So, I'm ready to get out. But, yeah, it is what it is. So, and then in West Baton Rouge, my dad and my stepmom, and I have a stepbrother there. I love them. I love them to death. I love all my family, That's like, it's kind of motivation for me because I want to give back to them one day. So, yeah, just here and there,
So this whole thing is about motivation and bragging, right? So you just said that you want to give back to them, and you lit up. Like, you got super excited. I got some more, which doesn't happen often. Mr. Connor, it doesn't take much for him to get them. So Roderick, like, what makes you so passionate about your family to where you want to give back?
I mean, it's family first off, it's my blood. But whenever I need something, they're always there. They're the ones that's pushing me towards success. I wouldn't be where I am now, without them. I mean, like I don't brag a lot. I try to be humble, right? But as you said, I was trying to let loose,
Come on.
So my mentor, he's one of my teachers at Skylandville. His name is Mr. Vincent. And, I'm always telling him my accomplishments and whatever. And he's like, why don't you brag? And I'm like, I don't know. But like, not a lot of people can say they got accepted to 9 colleges or whatever, going out of state for school. So it's just like, without my family, I wouldn't even be able to say that because, I'll probably be at LSU. But,
Whoa. Pump the brakes. I mean, come on now. Right?
Wait,
I mean, like, you just went
I
back
don't
both of us.
mean nothing against LSU, but like my mom went there, aunts went there. So it's just I have a lot of people in my family that went to LSU. I don't want to go to LSU. I got a lot of friends that's going to LSU. I don't want to go to LSU. I love the school. It's a good school, don't get me wrong, but it's just not for me. It's not for me.
Oh no. Okay. Got it. No, that's great. That's really, really great. So we're gonna come back to the family, but we're going to go into a lightning round here. For example, I'm going to try this out with Mr. Connor. He has no clue. Like, if Mr. Connor were, if I were to say, it's going to be the first word that comes off like your head.
Okay.
All right. So, Mr. Connor, musicals.
Yes. Wicked.
It's a musical. It is. It definitely is a musical. Right? Or if I were to ask you, Roderick, Packers, you may say love, our favorite.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So it's the first word of thought that comes to your mind. I'm gonna go with 2, and then Mr. Connor's gonna jump in with 2 more. All right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So your favorite TikTok dance?
Oh, I don't use TikTok. I don't use TikTok.
Any kind of Instagram dance or whatever. Like
Renegade.
Do you know how to do it?
That's a good one.
No.
How do you not? Well, Rod, I feel like you know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
You should you can learn to do it. That's something you can work on if you have free
I don't
time.
want to learn how to do
weekend
it.
activity.
I like it. Just a random weekend activity. I mean, weekends, weekday, they're all the same. All right, so next one, your favorite food.
Spaghetti.
Oh.
Ooh.
Where from?
Are you an Olive Garden fan?
Oh, good question.
I like to cook it myself. I'm weird. I like to cook it myself.
Okay. So do you have like chunks in it, like, chunks of tomatoes and onions, or is it all grounded?
All grounded. But I do like onions, so I do onions sometimes, but ground beef and salsa. So, yeah.
What about the meatballs?
I ain't a big fan of meatballs. That's why I just like do ground beef instead, Yeah.
Okay.
Next lightning round question: dream car. So if you had a dream car.
I got three.
Ooh, a list.
Options.
A Dodge Charger Hellcat wide body, a Jaguar F-Type, or McLaren 720S. So that's my three.
I didn't understand any of that, but you seem so confident. I'm excited for you. Even though I have I know Dodge. I've seen their commercials.
So specific.
Hi, I'm Ryan. These are some of the clients I've helped out. They are literally the best. Here are their glowing reviews. I helped them with their car accident. Maybe I can help you.
That's very cool. I'm glad you have your three. That's cool. I would say 4 wheels.
Mine, I'm like, just give me a truck.
All right. Next lightning round question: graduation.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I mean.
Oh wait, I pulled from the wrong list. Oops.
No, that's a good. That's a good. I liked it. I was like, oh, okay, I like it. So yeah, Rod's like, so your answer is you don't know?
Yeah.
All right. No, I love the fact that you asked that, Mr. Khan. I think it's a great segue. So your senior year, right? Like you are a senior at the Scotlandville Magnet High School.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that Article B is very important for Scotlandville. So your freshman year was not fun. Do you remember your freshman year?
Freshman year, actually, my freshman year was the most fun out of the year I had at high school. Yeah.
Okay. Say more. Why?
So my class, class 2020 at Scotlandville, we never really had a lot of new people join. So that freshman year, we got to know everybody and blah, get adjusted to high school. But I was playing football at the time too. I don't know, but cause at the time we had a lot of events, we had a lot of fun, but we still, we did our work and stuff. So our freshman year was my most relaxed year. Yeah.
So no new friends your freshman year. Like the song.
A couple. My circle's still small, but yeah, just a couple.
Roderick, that's fascinating you say that, and everyone's entitled to feel however they want to about whatever their experiences are. But your freshman year came on the heels of a very, very adventurous and busy summer.
Yeah.
That was the summer of 2016.
Right.
And, I do think it's great that you're able to say, okay, yeah, all that happened, but you still had a very, very great year. And so to say that, as a whole, your senior class has not had an easy 4 years.
Oh, no. No.
No, right?
No.
Yeah, good.
I like to say, we're the class of 2020. In Baton Rouge, we not only had the flood, a bunch of weather events, and now this, it's crazy. 4 years, we've been through a lot. So I'm glad to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Y'all asked for no cap. This is y'all senior. So, Rod, tell us about your senior year has obviously been shortened a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, what are some things that you're missing out on? Like, you're going to be disappointed by? Not disappointed by, but you're missing out on.
Yeah, just prom and graduation. I originally didn't want to go to prom just because I went last year and it was boring. But you know, it's senior year, so you know, I was gonna force myself to go. And like last week, my mom went to go pick up my graduation stuff from Johnson's because we still got to pay for it for some reason. So, you know, looking at all the invitations and stuff, you know, I kind of got, you know, a little sad because, you know, I don't know when they're going to reschedule or even if they're going to reschedule it. So, yeah, because my graduation for some reason is a big thing in my family. I don't understand it. I just see it as, you know, a passageway. But, like, my dad's side of the family, like my dad and my stepmom's side of the family, they're super excited, and everybody here is too. So, you know, just, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So tell me more about prom. Like, kind of talk me through it. Like, what were you gonna wear? Like, what were you looking forward to? Did you have plans? Your dreams?
No.
Like, no one has. I was gonna say no one has to know that they weren't real. So, what are you gonna wear? Describe it.
So right now, looking at my closet, I got 3 suits, 1 black. Well, suit jackets, 1 black, 1 gray, with some black slacks and a button down. I mean, I don't know. That's it. Simple.
Keep it
in a bow tie. In a bow tie.
What color bow tie?
I got like blue, red. I got a lot of bow ties. I don't know why, but like I got blue, red, purple, black and white, and a gray one. So depending on what shirt I wear, if I wear like the blue shirt, probably go with a purple bow tie just for the splash of color. So I don't know.
Splash of color. Okay.
Well, you know what they say, you can never have enough bow ties, and you can also never have enough college options. So I know there's some pretty exciting news. I know it happened kind of last night, but where are you standing with kind of your college decision? Where were you and what were you looking at, and kind of where are you now with thinking of where you're going to go?
So my top 3, since I got accepted, were Loyola in New Orleans, Knox College in Illinois, Galesburg, and Centre College in Danville, Kentucky. So, like 3 weeks ago, there's a scholarship at Centre called Bonner, which like lets you do volunteer work, and you get a big scholarship, meetings, and all that. And I got it. I was excited.
Wait, what does that mean? We need to know, like, you just got this scholarship that we have no clue about. It sounds like it's more than our little $500 one. So, like, what? Like, say more about it.
So, it's a $27,000 scholarship that allows you to volunteer at somewhere that aligns with your social values. So, of course, me being involved with law a lot, I'm doing social justice. So, I hope to volunteer somewhere where I could help out people. You know, so it's a brand new community going to Danville, so I don't know yet. You know, I'm looking forward to it. But there's also meetings with other Bonner fellows, lots of retreats, fun events, and you know, they pay for my work study too. So it's a lot of money, but you know, you get to do a lot along with, you know, having a lot of money, not having to come out of pocket for a lot for college. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And by the way, saying that, you know, that's where I'm going. So
yeah.
So that is where you're going, or you don't want to commit yet?
I'm going to commit soon. Yeah.
It's like the spaghetti's almost finished being made.
Right.
It's like we're on the verge of plating it. We're not there. In the pot, it's ready.
We're gonna add some Parmesan here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Not
the
yet.
garlic bread's in the oven. The meal's almost ready. The garlic bread is just going in the oven.
You don't know you got a voice. You don't know you got value, power. You don't know you got a choice. That's that hurt. I know we been seeds. Why you think we come from the dirt? We got growth, roots, flowers, and fruit for proof, you know. A lot to lose. Really, it's up to you. Know yourself, education and wealth. They poison our minds and communities, going for our health. They don't love us, they just love what sells, and we buy it. We build, they destroy, control us with violence, make us stop trying, they want us to give up. But I'm no fool. Find the right avenue. For me, it was school. I picked brick, they gave me the tools. Opportunity on the table. It's time for you to choose.
Yeah.
But that's so exciting, and it definitely speaks to, you know, your accomplishments, your hard work. What does that look like for you as a student? How have you been throughout high school and your senior year? What has your student experience been like?
So for me, I've always struggled with dedication and time management because, you know, in high school, you know, you lose motivation just going through the school year, and, you know, trying to stay looking at the end of the tunnel. Especially this year with senioritis, it hit me hard. I was just done. I was ready to get high school over with. But you know,
when was your senioritis?
my senioritis was from September to December, and then after Christmas break from January to the day we let out. So
you had a good 1 month of it. You had a good
August. So I was done. I was ready to go. But you know, I gotta keep working. You know, I still have a long way to go. You know, I realize that. You know, so I know I got a lot of more work to do. A lot of more things that I hope to accomplish. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working. And time management. It's just that sometimes, you know, especially like my junior year and my sophomore year, I did a lot in and out of school, like a lot of volunteer work too. My mom, she used to work at Baton Rouge General, so I would be volunteering there sometimes too. So go like after school, catch the bus home, and my grandpa would take me there, and I work with my mom until she comes home. So like a lot of time management, because I do get distracted easy too. Like, you know, I might come home, take a nap, wake up, it's 5, and then end up going back to sleep again, and I was 8, and I still haven't done my homework yet. So yeah, just not getting distracted, being dedicated, and time management. That's been my biggest struggles through high school.
Okay, and so, you know, you mentioned that your teacher, you know, is a motivator for you, right? And to talk about that in terms of that in your education, so the education motivator for you, like how has he been a person of inspiration for you?
So, you know, I mean, like, you know, you always have teachers who mean a lot to you. And I would be like, for that, Miss Francis, my science teacher, Mr. Parks, who was my English freshman teacher, Mr. Vincent, who's been with me like throughout my 4 years, teaching me law and doing mock trials and stuff. So, and Mr. Russian, like there's a lot more names, but my brain just, I don't know. But
senioritis brain right now, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, cause I know they put a lot of work in, and I, you know, dealing with, you know, other students, you know, dealing with what they got on, and on top of being a teacher. My mom used to be a teacher, so I know it's a lot. So I always try to be, well, I try to be the best student I can be, right? So I don't know, just the only teachers that put in a lot of work, dedication, and see a student like me, and they, you know, push me to be better than I am. I, you know, hope to pay them back too by being successful and showing them that because, you know, of them helping me in high school, I made it, you know. So I couldn't be where I am without teachers. So, you know, I hope to show my teachers that, yeah, because, you know, you helped me out, I made it. So, you know, yeah.
Now, what does that look like for you? So you want to show those folks that you've had as mentors, like, look, hey, I've made it. What does that look like for you? So what is kind of your life going to look like in 5 to 10 years? What's the plan?
So, you know, of course, I hope to finish my 4 years of undergrad. Then I want to go to law school. My dream, like, if I do amazing in college, my dream law school is the University of Chicago Law School. So that's really, really up there, upper tier, you know, Z tier school. So I hope to, you know, do that, become a lawyer, become a judge, you know, be at the pinnacle, you know, of success. So that's, I know that's why I say I have a lot of work ahead of me, and I know I do, and I'm really ready to get to work. But
So,
yeah.
2 questions to that.
It's also up north, so get a jacket.
Yeah.
If nothing else, have a jacket.
Have a jacket.
So Ryan will be upset since he's an attorney, but like, what type of law? That's my first question.
So I've always struggled because I don't know what type of law I would like, but I've always kind of wanted to be either a DA, a district attorney, or corporate law. I like corporate law too. So
Okay,
working for a business.
what's the impetus for this? Like, where did this come from? What was that passionate drive for law?
I don't know, but like my 10th grade year, my sophomore year, I did a pre-law institute through UREC, the Urban Restoration Enhancement Corporation, and that's kind of was like my first dip into law, and I kind of fell in love ever since. So it was just like pre-law, learning the basics, and ever since then, at school I've done like mock trials, and stuff like that, and like it's just accelerated my growth for the love of law, trying to understand what's really going on in the United States, and then much more trying to understand what's going on in the world. So, yeah.
What's been your? So I know mock trial is very fun. Brick put on our version of a mock trial, our reenactment of one. What's been your favorite mock trial memory? Because I think they're so cool. What's like been your highlight of mock trial life?
Not this year, but last year. Yeah, was it last? Yeah, it was last year. I was second attorney. I always been second attorney because I like doing closing. That was my first time doing closing, and I just really liked it. I don't know why, but like I really liked it. I don't know what to say. Like it was one of them things where, like I liked it. That's kind of where I found out my love for like public speaking. It's not easy, but I'm definitely want to get better at doing public speaking. So yeah.
Okay. So, Rod, about to wrap up here, but all right, so you bragged about yourself, so we're proud of you for doing that. It's inspiration. So if you could leave, your thousands of followers, right, who are going to be resharing this over and over again, with some nugget of wisdom, right? Of keeping them, maybe pushing them through this COVID crisis, or just in general. Like, what is that? Like, what can you give us to keep us moving?
So, we've been on quarantine for maybe like almost a month. I've been watching it all on Netflix, so I've been catching up on old shows. And I recently watched Luke Cage, and Pop, he always said forward, always forward. So that's kind of been my thing now, is just moving forward. The past is the past when we're going towards the future. So always forward. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. Just always forward.
All right. That's a great show.
Yeah, it's a good show. It's a good show.
Really. Well, Rod, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.